Table at the top. It's getting interesting. How's it going, everybody? Welcome to a brand new stream. We are live and we are here for the watch along slash reaction of the Premier League football. This weekend, Premier League is on the rise, and again, 10 matches in, we are done. And of course, the 11th match and the start of the second series. So it's derby time, and it is basically United versus City. So couldn't get any much bigger than that, right? And there is one more thing. A lot of people would think that Ole's job is at the risk, and rightly so, it is at the risk. But so far, Cristiano Ronaldo has been the guy that has been bailing Ole Gunnar Solskjaer out. So it's a thing of a slightly less concern for the manager right now because he's very much focused on his job. Of course, there is always a thing on the back of your mind, right? That yeah, there might be a chance that I'm sacked, but with a player like Cristiano Ronaldo, I just assume that you're just going up and up. But time for maybe both of these sides now to stake a claim here. City to assert the dominance again and once again say that we are again going to repeat as the champions, and rightly so again for United to get back to the winning ways and eventually put a decent score on the board and get some momentum on going for themselves and the managers as well. So it is not a new thing. Win will be expected by the Old Trafford crowd, and the Old Trafford crowd will be behind the team, of course, always. But if United team turns up like they did against Liverpool, it could turn into a disaster. So nevertheless, but here we are. And then again, let's see what happens in the match. Only a few minutes away from the kickoff. Let me read the chat. The chat says Oli in, sorry. Oli, depending upon how's the pronunciation. Maybe, bro, maybe. Dan McGinn, hello, mate. Hello, bro, hello. How are you? I'm absolutely fine. I'm doing absolutely all right. How you are doing too? I hope United wins. Let's see. So far in the chat, two guys. One is Ole in, one is I hope United wins. Let's see though. Let's see what happens. It has been a while since United won handsomely. So let's see what happens though. Things can be turned. Tables can be turned so easily in this fixtures, man. So it is always a talking point. But at the end of the day, what matters is talking on the pitch. I'm sorry. As we are just a few minutes away from kickoff, to be precise, only 2 minutes. Let me plug in my earplugs and let's see. Lineup, as you can see already, City forcefully making a change, and of course slightly in the defense because Laporte was suspended, sent off against the last match, I think in Crystal Palace defeat, and then again on the backside of United, red card to Paul Pogba. So unfortunately, he is not involved here in any capacity. I don't know whether he would have started or not because the last Premier League weekend he didn't start actually against Liverpool when they played out, of course, the high caliber game. But whatever it is. But the thing is, all these biggest games, all the top games cities have played this year, they have produced big results and they have never let the lead slip or maybe the momentum slip at all. And Foden is usually actually getting a hang of these big games, and rightly so. Youngster, very much proven talent and doing more often than not on numerous occasions now. So that's not a shying away opportunity for him. He's really a part of this 11 now and he really plays as a senior player. So kudos to him. And then again on United side, Mason Greenwood, again, his young friend, up top alongside Cristiano Ronaldo. What a dream actually would it be for him, right? To read the line for United alongside Cristiano Ronaldo. So the only thing that we are talking here about is two absolutely young stars. Hopefully, they'll do their team proud and we'll get a decent score line on the board at the end of the game. But it really will be an entertaining watch to go and see all these youngsters go up against each other. A lot of generational talent coming through England ranks, right? Future is so bright for them. And not right only in the forward positions, actually in a lot of positions. So it is actually quote unquote very bright. And by the way, lads, if you have just joined in or if you are tuning in for the very first time, we are watching match day 11 of the Premier League weekend, and we are kicking off our Saturday with a Manchester derby. United against City. So far, the head-to-head record in the derbies, if you can say, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, since he came in, it has been 3 wins and 1 draw. So he has actually edged, and I think more than one occasions, he actually managed to spoil Pep's party of actually the title parade. So it's really in City's favor right now on the base of the form, but it's really actually in United favor in paper stat. On paper stat, I mean, but anything can happen. Anything can always happen. Let's see. Let's see. I'm sorry. And the reason one more omission from the City squad is like Grealish is missing. I really expected Grealish to start because star player, £100 million player. I really expected him to start. That's the only reason I can say. But I think the only thing that we are pointing towards that fact is Guardiola said before the match that my reason for picking Foden on the left side, I needed a left-footed guy to cross in from the left, and Jesus, a right-footed guy from crossing in on the right. So basically, he stuck to the plan and just the basics. He really mentioned the basics and the reason and nothing else. Nothing sort of a different explanation of why that he or she is missing. But let's see though. Don't scare me, man. No, I'm not scaring you at all. Why would I scare you, man? Of course, United can win. I'm just saying, on form, it is up to City. But on paper, actually, in terms of the head-to-head record, like the recent records since Ole Gunnar Solskjaer came in, United has been winning the Manchester derbies, like not convincingly, but they have been winning. So that is the point, right? And like I mentioned, on one occasion, they even prevented City from winning the title, I think at Old Trafford only. So they defeated them actually, and they had to do it another match weekend. But anyhow, man, the derby is always classic. So all the managers will go toe-to against each other, no matter what they say before the conferences, no matter the mind games, no matter what. At the end of the day, it is the players who will do the talking on the pitch. And for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, it has been a while, few weeks, and recently it has started to come along. Let's see what happens in the today's game. Also, guys, if you would love to join the Fantasy Premier League, the link is in the description. Please do so. It is an amazing competitive league. I hope you can meet me. Here we go. Kickoff, lads. It's live. City will miss Laporte for sure because Stones, man. Stones is not a bad player, of course. Was on fire absolutely just before the omission from the squad for the recent few games. But Laporte was a crucial part since the recent games in the City's lineup. But yet again, red card, you have to miss out. That is a part of the game. That is the nature of the game. And more or so, man, this has to be the day for United where they have to get the defensive side of the game right. Because if you're exposed defensively, as we saw against Liverpool, I think City is much more capable of causing you more damage than Liverpool was. Because Liverpool, if you feed the ball to Salah and Mane, that they'll score eventually. But for City, they have multiple outlets. You would expect City to be associated with all of the players on the field that are capable to score. So it's really a hard time for Man United ahead if they don't get the thing sorted out defensively. But if they can, good for them. Interestingly, Gun- Gundogan are up front. Wow. Let me see it clearly first. Yeah, actually, Gundogan and De Bruyne are very much up front and the top. Bernardo Silva holding on a few positions deep before De Bruyne, and then again, likewise for Rodri. Rodri is a holding midfielder, of course, we are aware of that. Wow, Fred robs the ball of, I think, De Bruyne, if I'm not wrong. Cristiano Ronaldo is bundled to the ground by Rodri. Rodri already showing the flashbacks of La Liga Atletico versus Real Madrid fixture. He knows what Cristiano Ronaldo is capable of. Of course, a few years older, but Cristiano Ronaldo is Cristiano Ronaldo, so nothing changes at the end. Here is De Bruyne. I think it will be a lot of times when it has been listed De Bruyne just played as a center striker role. More often than not, he plays that role in a lot of occasions because City plays strikerless football. And I think Gundogan and De Bruyne will swap that role more than often on the pitch right now. They'll just swap it with each other because Guardiola would definitely want a different kind of a threat. Gundogan is a very classic midfielder, right? And so sometimes he can usually pull up from outside the box, turn, and then shoot like a proper goals that we have seen sometimes. Here's Diash. Wow. As far the things are looking, City are so highly positioned in United's half, and Man United already so pegged down. And right now, the manager is shouting actually from the touchline for all the back line of United that the five people right now to push up. How are you so deep inside your own half, inside the first 3 minutes only? That gives basically City the license to rule and thrive under the pressure, which they love to do, and pass the ball. That's what all they want. And this guy Cancelo, just a very easy game of the weekend. Sorry, midweek. 3 assists in the game against Leipzig. Man was awesome, man. He plays almost like a number 10. He passes almost like a number 10. Here's Greenwood. Here's Fred. So far, none of the United strikers or the centre forwards, as they have been labelled as on the paper, have positioned them middle way throughout the pitch. And right now, they are just on the left and right side, and like far right and far left side. Cristiano Ronaldo on the left hand side, and then again Greenwood far right side, passing the ball to Bruno Fernandes in the middle. So not the obvious orthodox striker position, but I don't know. Maybe they're trying something different and just trying to use the width, basically trying to confuse City that there might always not be a target man inside. Or maybe they will use these guys like, for instance, Gundogan's run and De Bruyne's run inside the box. Sorry. Wow, I'm talking about City. I'm confusing City. They will use McTominay and Fred's run or Bruno's run inside the box. But more likely or not, if City will prevent United from getting the chances, the set pieces are United's only hope. And here is one for United. Luke Shaw's taking it. Luke Shaw crosses. Maguire heads it. Wow. United are claiming handball here. I don't know what for, because United actually made the final contact. Handball 4. That would be very harsh if you give that as a handball. That would be really very harsh. Because on the pretext of the replay only, both the guys have eyes on the ball and they are more often than not looking on the ball because of the clashing elbows. Here's Foden, getting accustomed to his left hand side. Just I saw De Bruyne pulling it inside and Gundogan instantly going for the run along the lines. I don't know how the City team is set up, but they really need a striker sometimes. I just think that. Because this can really be frustrating sometimes. On the game of the Crystal Palace side, I just noticed that, yeah, they really needed that finishing touch, right? Out of nothing, you have to sometimes bring a goal. Here's Bruno deep inside his own half defending. Here's Arnold Wan-Bissaka. Clearing only as far as Rodri. The ball is back with De Bruyne. Rodri again. Jesus. Very deep. Walker crosses. Gundogan heads. And Gundogan's shot is just parallel of the goal. Wow. That's a relief for United there. A chance. A very big chance for City. Gundogan was full stretch. Couldn't wrap his foot around it. But wow. An own goal from Eric Bailly. City are doing their magic on Man United. There was so much of pressure instantly on Eric Bailly and the whole Man United defense, but Man United couldn't deal with it. The first shot initially, Gundogan just side foots it. The ball goes cross to the goalpost. But then again, ball comes inside. Cross from the left hand side. And Eric Bailly hits the ball in the back of his own net. Own damn net. And it gets bad towards from Man United. Wow. I just saw in the replay that if Gundogan has actually left the ball for Foden there, Foden might have actually made a decent contact and score a goal. And man, once again, Cancelo, dude. Cancelo, man. Wow. Wow, dude. Cancelo, man. The cross from his weaker side. A right footed left back, dude. Amazing, bro. Like I said, a few moments earlier only, Cancelo passes the ball like he's playing as a number 10. But nevertheless, the story is 7 minutes gone in the game. An own goal, Eric Bailly, and City have the lead. So early on, the pressure is on for United. And so far, offensively, United haven't had anything to do. And Bruno gives the ball away cheaply here. Is Rodri. This is all what City wants. Get the ball back ASAP. And they'll again control the game. Instead of marking the man, sometimes you are left with a dilemma of switching. And that is what United have been caught off here when the goal was scored. Wow. The Gea almost put under pressure. United loses the ball again. Bernardo Silva not the quickest guy to chase the ball there. United had some hope and they get the ball cleared away by De Gea. Wow, Cristiano Ronaldo jumping and going down. Ronaldo's down for United. He felt something on his back, an awkward landing. The referee says it's not a foul, it's just normal defending. Not sure I actually label it as. Michael Oliver says nothing in it. Carry on. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, a poker face on the side, clapping his team. Go on, go on. Wow. United trying to press and instantly City gets out of it. On the contradictory side, whereas United were deep pegged down in their own half. City had the ball, United couldn't do anything. Here City came, 1, 2, 3 passes, full touch, and they are out back in the United's half. Here's Bernardo Silva toying away with United players. Cancelo crossing, wow. A rare misplaced pass there from Cancelo. Fred loses the ball again. And wow. A double ricochet. The ball goes back to United and City fouls Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes having a very hard time recently. Of course, got a few assists in the last few games, but offensively, there is not a lot of contribution actually because the team is not playing so well together. Again, City in a lot of space. United sitting so deep. A proper 5-3-2 formation here. United maybe just again hoping to play on the break. Here's Foden running. Here's Gundogan. Now on the far left side, back to Foden. Eric Bailly trying to get very close to him by losing a lot of space here, but Varane Wan-Bissaka is there to cover for him. Wow, Foden is again there. Wow. United seals the ball. Here's Luke Shaw, and Fernandes' ball is intercepted by Jesus. It's De Bruyne trying to find a first time cross. De Bruyne. Too many bodies for United there defending. It's totally set up, man. It's totally set up for City there. United have to be more resilient. United have to show more intent. It's not about that you have not the players in the exact position. It's all about showing more intent here. Because you have one of the best players up top and one of the best midfielders off top. Sorry, in the middle. So 13 minutes gone, lads. If you have just joined in, we are watching Manchester Derby, the first of the season, and it is match day 11 of the Premier League weekend. First game of the Saturday. It's a cracking one. City are 1-0 up, courtesy own goal Eric Bailly. City have forced that goal, by the way. It was not an ugly own goal or something that you would hope in the standards of United's current defending, but own goal that actually City forced very much. Here's Cancelo on the ball, back again. Kyle Walker in plenty of space. City, it's very instant, right? They use the ball, they get it back. Here's Foden. Wow, De Bruyne almost a peach of delivery for Foden here. Foden just did check his run. I think if he did not check that run, he didn't hesitate it at once. He might have got something on the end of it. Not maybe a proper contact, but he could have just got enough to get the ball on the target. He just hesitated and stopped his run. Wow. Phil Foden's haircut. A 3-line on the back of his head. Almost like James Rodriguez of the 2010 World Cup. Here's City again. United losing the ball in man. Awkward positions here. Where City can actually instantly make an impact. Here's Foden. Crossing. Blocked by Bailly. Aaron Wan-Bissaka cannot prevent the ball from going out. So United, first 15 minutes, having to do a lot and lots of defending. Wow. Foden's been caught by Aaron Wan-Bissaka here. I don't think there was any intent here, but it was rather late, so that looked ugly. And by the way, United are struggling to get till the half line. It's been that kind of a story so far for majority of the game. Bernardo Silva. Wow. Teammates trying to set each other up off a volley, but the ball just actually couldn't drop anywhere near. It's in the no man's land. The way United is giving the ball and the way City is getting out of this press. A rare occasion here. United pressing City. And instantly City is out. Foden's running. Foden's has himself a lot of space here. Up against Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Cross blocked. Foden has it back. No, he doesn't. Fernandes doing his defensive duties here. Fernandes is very much agitated by his defense. He really wants the ball and the teammates to push up. He's clearly indicated to Gea by his hand that I want the ball to go up. That's not best from the Fred. He loses the ball there. De Bruyne crossing. Once again, Eric Bailly there to defend. City, man, they instantly recycle the ball and they have it back. Here's Gundogan again. Even though Man United midfielders are trying Fred McTominay to push up, they cannot. There is so much space that City players can run along the lines. Here's Gundogan. Here's Bernardo Silva. De Bruyne. A brilliant dink pass, sorry. A dink pass, not a drink pass. attempt from De Bruyne. I think this was the second one very much for the foreign. He just mistimes it so badly. And one of these passes, I think, will definitely get clicked in. It's just a matter of when. You know, one more thing. A lot of teams would imagine that United struggles would go with the back three. They will go away, of course, because there was a fact that, yeah, Harry Maguire, some of the players, just maybe a result of the form, that they're not in the form. A system that might just suit him, because he used to play that system with national team only. And currently, it's not the case, evidently. They are still just in the case of the bad face. That's what all the point you can make. 20 minutes now gone on the clock. Bruno Fernandes now fouled for the back-to-back 3 times, and he's very much agitated. Harry Maguire is pointing and making his case that, mate, what are you doing actually, Michael Oliver? My player has been getting killed on the pitch. Wow. United, they had the ball, they lost it very easily. It's going to one. Wow. So easily gets away from McTominay and Bruno. De Bruyne slips. Here comes City again. Wow. Ronaldo in plenty of space. And he's offside. Kicks the ball away, Ronaldo. City wanted a foul. De Bruyne very badly halted in the middle of the park. The play didn't stop, of course, but the offside flag went up. I think that was a cynical challenge by Harry Maguire. He's very lucky here. He's late. There's plenty of foot in that challenge, man, actually. It's De Bruyne again. Ah, Jesus not just the fastest of the fastest guy on the field. City passing freely here. One touch passing inside the United's half. Ooh, Cancelo trying to thread a needle there. Wan-Bissaka on point, intercepting. A chance for United to attack, maybe. No outlet for Bruno to pass it to forward. Here's Wan-Bissaka to Ronaldo. Wan-Bissaka trying to force the ball to Ronaldo again. City steals it. Cancelo dodges again. Here's Cancelo with Man City. Cancelo crossing. Ball come back to City. Wow, City wins a corner. Man, United are living dangerously here. Very, very dangerously. And it is not the way actually to go about the things. One tackle, one pass mistimed. Second tackle mistimed from McTominay. Cancelo in acres of space. He picks a brilliant pass inside the box. Deflection. No one stops except for City players. Here's Foden with the corner. Jesus maybe crossing it again. Cancelo crossing it again. With outside his foot. With his outside foot, I'm sorry. Outside his foot, what is that even? As such, there hasn't been no clear-cut chances where you can say that, yeah, keeper has been involved, but that was the action that the own goal was there, but that seemed like a long ago now. But on the other hand, Ederson, he hasn't had anything to touch. I'm sorry. Red fouls Jones here. Referee says plays on. Oh, a rare misplaced pass by Seri here. Quarter of the game gone, lads. Quarter of the game gone. 25 minutes on the clock. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer looking bamboozled on the bench. There are no expressions. Man, it's like when it works, but the game they played against Atlanta, it wasn't the way that you go about the things, right? One man show, of course, he can score you a lot of goals, but there has to be outlet against a very decent team. And this is not a semi decent team, this is not a just decent team. City are a pretty terrific team, right? So you will need actually a lot of creativity to break those defense. So there is something more than Ronaldo needed here actually to get the ball to him. Oh man. But the fact is, if Man United can keep holding on to this 1-0, 1-0, at the very end they could have a say, but as far as things stands now, City is like being go so fast, man. So fast. But this is not the way you go about the things, right? Balls with Greenwood. Chance for Aaron Bissaka to cross. He misses it. The Bruno's there. On his left foot. Quick switch. Maguire. Loses it. Wow. Almost looked like Man United was onto something, but they stopped themselves. Shaw crosses. Ronaldo hits. Wow. Wow. That would have been a sensational goal from Cristiano Ronaldo. Man, I'm not lying. That would be a sensational goal if that went in. Half volley, hit first time, straight to Ederson though. Anywhere left and right, this goes in. And that is absolutely one of the best goals so far we have seen this Premier League season. Man. Such a shame that at the end, Greenwood couldn't convert the rebound. But man, what an attempt by Ronaldo though. Nevertheless, like we say, the one-man show, he comes up again. He's trying again, not came up yet. Is this a momentarily switch? Because I've just seen Eric Bailly come onto the right hand side and Lindelof onto the center side in the center of possession. I think they have swapped it after that own goal. Maybe it wasn't working out for them. These are the best centre backs that United have gotten, apart from Rafael Varane, who's injured currently, and these are on the pitch. Here's Greenwood. Too strong for him. City calm, very calm, even though they are being pressed by United this time around. Again, United instantly loses the ball as soon as they get it. It's like 1 out of 10 times they'll get a chance, they'll get a shot on the target, and that's it. And sometimes that is a wow. Foden's on his way here in a lot of space. Phil Foden Wow. How have City not scored here, man? Wow. First save by De Gea and then again blocked by United. Man, that was absolutely sublime. Let's see what happened there. Foden crosses. De Bruyne gets at the end of it. Luke Shaw blocks it. Then De Gea, what a save, son. He was on the ground, by the way, when he made that save. So, if not for the keeper, United were in the mud. 2-0. Chance for Cancelo. On his left foot. Wow. Man. De Gea, another brilliant save. But man, the way that Cancelo took that shot on his weaker side. Man, bro, what a shot. I think, to be fair, the ball goes straight to him. But on his weaker side, not a bad hit, Cancelo. City with another corner, back to back. Wow. City trying a training ground set piece, trying to Cancelo again, trying to volley it. Man, maybe it is the day, is Cancelo's day, because so far the things as he has been doing has been superb. One of these might eventually come off. Two saves by De Gea, so in the last couple of 2 minutes. Couple of minutes, of course. Couple of 2 minutes, wow. The vocabulary by watching United, it's getting bad, man. It's getting bad. So lads, half an hour gone and we are watching match day 11 of the Premier League weekend, and it is Manchester derby, Manchester United versus Man City at Old Trafford. Manchester and Man City are leading currently, courtesy of an Eric Bailly own goal. Now, City nicks the ball away. United have it back though. What a defending by City there, man. Clean tackle there. Here's Gundogan. Here's Foden. No one in the center. It's Bernardo Silva trying to cross in now to Jesus. No. I thought my earpiece is not working. It's apparently working very well. Jesus hits Walker. So United getting into the groove a little bit now in the game. 50-50 position share last 10 minutes. Not a bad way, I guess, to put it, that they are just trying to grow in the game. Here's Foden. Crossing again. Wow, almost an unknown goal. De Gea, what a save. Damn, dude. Damn. Man. It would have been 2-0, 3-0, 4-0 easily in this half, man. De Gea. The last three chances that he saved, wow. Reflexes are amazing, man. This keeper, man. Here's Jesus. Here comes City again. Here's Jesus again. Maguire defending it. Jesus again trying to cross. Wow. It's like a game of FIFA. A video game. City shoots, De Gea saves. The keeper is unreal. De Gea showing out for United. Now it's time for his teammates to step up. Here's Foden again. Wow, De Gea again. United trying to counter. They cannot. It's for sure. It's for sure. The I'm sorry, the score line could have been very much similar to the Liverpool's game if it was not for David De Gea. The saves have been exceptional here, man. Here comes City again. Here's Bernardo. Here's Foden. Oh, Aaron Wan-Bissaka, man. Nice tackle, dude. Wow, City steal the ball easily now. De Bruyne, chance to shoot. Will he? He cannot. City players back again for the passing. Foden. Jesus has it again. Jesus feels that he is fouled here. And actually a bad foul. So far, City 5 corners. Man United none. In simple sentence, I'll put it, United gave City the license to dominate. The way that they have set up. Wow, what a ball for Cancelo. I'm sorry, just bump my mic. United will be hoping to end this half again on a positive note. 30 minutes or not 13 minutes actually, it's like 10 minutes or so left in this half, but will they actually have the intent to show for it? Because statements can be made, but the work on the pitch, it remains to be seen. Here's McTominay. Here's Greenwood. Here's Harry Maguire. In no man's land, that pass, man. In no man's land, never. Wow, Bernardo Silva toying with the United players there. McTominay, what a decent tackle though. But has nowhere to go. Surrounded by a lot of City shirts. Man, I'll tell you personally, Ronaldo will be so annoyed with Aaron Bissaka here. This has been now 2 times in a row that he's misplaced a pass trying to force feed him. Wow, Kyle Walker checked his run and lost the ball. Here's one Bissaka. Here's Ronaldo. Shooting. Ederson saves it. Wow, Ronaldo's offside anyhow. Yeah, he's offside. He's a yard offside, actually. So, 5 minutes left in the half. City. Maybe another goal if they can add it. But United seem to have steadied the ship, defensively at least. Nothing to put in words here. Both the sides now just trying to see out the last few minutes in the half and basically get some fresh legs again after having some hydration break of 15 minutes. City, another corner. Can they do something? Oh, third time they missed a chance for the volley. Chance for Jesus to cross, maybe. Wow. Cancelo losing the ball here, gives the ball to Ronaldo, and Ronaldo indeed gives the ball back to Man City. What a let off here. What a let off. Ronaldo doesn't even realize that 6 or 5 City players instantly back from the corner. Man, it's yawning. The correct word here is yawning. The correct word here, actually, it is. The way the United have been playing in this half. Last minute of the regulation time. Here's Rodri trying to climb up. Bernardo Silva again. What a switch. Cancelo crossing. There's no one inside. Wow. And it's a goal. Dude. United, what are you doing, man? Everyone was sleeping. Everyone thought that the ball was going outside, but Bernardo Silva didn't sleep. Bernardo Silva got at the end of it and put a foot inside it, and it went inside. Everyone thought it's a goal kick. I think half of the United defense thought it is back actually, but it is actually inside the net. Look at this thing, man. Shambles United. It hits De Gea, I think. I think it hits De Gea on his chest and goes inside. Yeah, he parries the ball inside. Yeah, it's bad. It's bad. It's bad from De Gea. It's definitely a goal, but it's bad from De Gea's side. As good as he has been in this half, it has been shambolic, this thing. Only 1 minute of additional time, and that seems to be already gone, but the goal was scored. So let's see how much the referee actually plays on. Wow, Man United. That goal. Almost leaping and went inside. Here comes City back again. Maybe the one chance more. Here's Gundogan. Loses the feed. Loses the ball. And that's it. What a statement from United here of not intent. From hero to villain, talk about it, David De Gea. Damn, dude, damn. So that's second half. We will be back and stay tuned in. 15 minutes break. Have some water, stay hydrated, and I'll see you soon in 15 minutes. We back, lads. We are back, and the second half is almost about to kick off. United are about to throw in their first change, and not so many surprises here. It is the City's academy product, and indeed, Jadon Sancho is coming on, and I think there will be a lot of creativity that requires to be put in this match. Actually, well, I'm saying map. It's not a video game basically, or maybe it's actually a video game for City to be playing against United like this. But the time for United now is actually to apply the pressure onto City and to take the game to them, because if they are going to concede another goal, I think it will be curtains. So let's see what happens though. By the way, João Cancelo, guys, I'll tell you one thing only. 5 assists in the last 2 games. Phenomenal, my guy. Phenomenal. Plays like a proper center forward, number 10. Wow. McTominay is fouled here. City players not too happy. They thought that they bought the ball very easily here. Very, very easily. But against the caution here. Here's United again. United trying to go direct here this time around. Changing the shape for United, I think. Definitely. Sancho on the right side. And again, very much Bruno Fernandes back on the number 10 spot. Sancho indeed playing from the left hand side, sorry. Greenwood is still on the pitch because of that reason. Eric Bailly is off. Eric Bailly instantly, no one wants to be a stat padder of this kind of a particular stat. The first own goal scored, I think, in the Manchester derby in the Premier League era was him. So, not certainly a good thing to be proud of. Even the informed De Gea couldn't save it. Although De Gea, as long as the half went in, just became a villain. Maybe change of the shape. United will have more of the ball and maybe more intent actually to push the ball rather than taking the game only to the backside of their own half. Here's City again though. United most importantly have another body to tackle with City's defense. Wow. Wow. Almost. What a threaded ball by, I think it was Cancelo once again to Bernardo Silva. The Portuguese combining very easily there. And one of the Portuguese on the United side is actually having a very tough game. Wow. Greenwood, Cancelo fouls him apparently. Referee says there is nothing actually inside it. It's clear foul. No explanation needed from you. And he's booked. Surprisingly, the very first challenge and he's booked. I think the nature of the challenge that has clearly made the fact that, yeah, he deserves a booking here. By the way, Cancelo, as a whole, overall, if you assess the whole match, what a player. Set piece for United. First chance for United in the second half. First chance of the second half. Can Fernandes put the ball inside? He does. And it goes out for a goal kick. No one near. Nowhere near the ball. I think Maguire and Ronaldo, they were clearly offside as well. City holding a very high line. Wow. Ederson, man. Just look at that pass, man. Look at the audacity of passing the ball like that in front of Bruno. It's raining cats and dogs, by the way, as you would expect in England. Wow. Very rare occasion. City just catching their players offside. Not the usual thing. By the way, lads, if you've just tuned in, we are watching match day 11 of the Premier League weekend, and it is the Manchester derby, the first of the season, and a lot of pressure on the Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. And as the scoreline would suggest, the pressure still is standing. They're losing 2-0 right now to Man City, and both the goals, first of them was own goal, and the second was by Bernardo Silva. City still looking to carry on the momentum actually. United Just made a change on the second half. Sancho subbed in, Eric Bailly out, changing the shape, trying to dominate more and trying to be more assertive on City's players. Let's see if they are able to do so actually or not. Because currently they are not showing chances of it. Signs of it, I mean. So as the thing started, Gundogan, De Bruyne up front in the first half. Now United, as they changed their shape, City have adapted to it actually kind of. City are now crowding the midfield as well. So United basically doesn't get a free body actually to get their passes through. So they're making themselves actually very much felt in the midfield. Rather than United, who would have anticipated that, yeah, actually, we are changing the shape. So we might expect more of the ball this half. But so far, it has not been the case. So far, if United has held the ball, it has been mostly in their own half. And that is not a concern to City at all. Ooh. Cheeky attempt by Luke Shaw. Trying to find a first touch pass. Cancelo very much alert on his toes. I'm sorry, that was Kyle Walker. To Sancho. Walker very much alert. City are not giving anything away. Wow, here's De Bruyne again. Chance for City. De Bruyne to Bernardo. Bernardo to Foden. Foden clear chance. Foden to Gundogan. Gundogan is not fast enough. Wow. Man, I'll tell you one thing. Gundogan, not the fastest guy, but still get the ball in. Managed to get the cross inside even. I was expecting the ball to roll out so easily. Wow. A bit of showboating there by Bernardo Silva. Jesus chance to cross. Bodied by Luke Shaw. And wow, the ball goes out for a goal kick. Jesus trying to be very cheeky here. Wow. Very surprising. Johnny Van de Beek warming up. Could be a very rare appearance in the Premier League for Johnny Van de Beek. I'll tell you one thing, the whole Man United fan base is behind this lad, and They have hated the way that the manager has treated Van de Beek, and they really want him to get some minutes or maybe just leave and find some minutes anywhere else. But really, they want just the good for him. That's very good to see, of course, but heartbreaking because it has been more than 1.5 seasons, and that's the time lost. So that is about it. And there is nothing like, man, you would tell that the player is in his prime or whatever. He's indeed a very good player. He's a very young guy. You cannot label it as a prime or whatever because the games he used to play with Ajax on the top level in the Champions League, wow. And the way he has been treated here is like, yeah, a bit of meh. United now enjoying a bit of possession here. But United so far unable to find Ronaldo so far. On the one occasion only in the first half that we saw half volley attempt by Ronaldo. Not the actual return that Ronaldo would have wanted to a Manchester derby. No. United, another set piece chance. United trying to take it very quickly. Ref says okay, but loses the ball anyhow. Foden, City for the very first time on the left hand side in the second half. Foden, nothing in the second half so far. It has been 10 minutes or so. The ball hasn't been to the right side actually. United have kept it on the left hand side and in their own half again. So fair play to them as well. Here's Rodri trying to find a space. Jesus losing the ball there. Sancho wiggling out very easily from De Bruyne and Jesus. Here's Ronaldo, Sancho again running. Ronaldo, wow. A brilliant piece of skill there from Bernardo Silva. Fouling his own international teammate, Ronaldo there. A few things that you can say that, yeah, they are going our way or they are going their way. But right now it seems like having the ball is just not about enough, right? Because in the first half, of course, you can say that is an improvement that we barely saw the ball. I'm sorry, barely saw the ball for like any perfect right reasons. If you are having the ball, on half passing sideways, backside, and getting pressed and not scoring goals, that is what is actually important. If you're scoring goals, you're retaining the possession, that is a different story, dude. Sometimes that could be a part of the plan, or sometimes it could be a situation that you are caught up in. I wonder when will Donny van de Beek be actually called? Or was he warming actually for nothing? There's Mason Greenwood shooting, and the shot is running around the grass against the wall and out. Possession surely gone up for United in the second half. But is it a thing that they would really be proud of when they're not doing anything with the ball? Bruno Fernandes looking a very frustrated figure here. I'm not gonna lie. And by the looks of it on the touchline, I will tell you one thing: the manager, the differences of the manager. It seems like as if City is tonal down. Pep Guardiola is so animated on the touchline, not happy with his players, and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is like in his dugout, sitting like, "Yep, let it happen, let it roll. We'll see what it unfolds to." Ah, Gundogan. City, I think in a space of 10 minutes or 7 minutes or so, they'll bring on fresh legs. De Bruyne, maybe they'll rest him. They'll bring on Mahrez, they'll bring on Grealish. They have choices here. Here's Foden. What a pass from Rodri. Wow, Foden crossing. Nothing in it though. But earns them a corner. A surprising one though. I thought that the ball came off Gundogan actually at the end. It's so easy right now. It's just the normal process, right? City passes, City shoots, United clears, and the ball comes back to City once again. So tough, man. Bernardo Silva, man. The way you talk about this guy, you can talk only good words. He's a proper grafter, you know. Gets hold of the ball, really works hard off the ball as well. Like David Silva used to do, and City were blessed to get him. And said, oh my god. If that ball found a way through actually to Gabriel Jesus. City have been a bit sloppy with those second half. But United are not taking the opportunity, man. They're not capitalizing on it at all. Marcus Rashford is coming on. I saw Donny van de Beek warming. I think Ole Gunnar Solskjaer forgot about him instantly. Ronaldo, brilliant touch by him. Chested it down. Here's Kyle Walker. Here's City going up front. You can just watch all day, man, the way City passes. Wow, a lot of space for City. A lot of space for Gundogan. Wow. And he takes the ball side and he hits the side net. The momentum took the ball side. I don't know why he took the shot actually on the very end, but that looked very bad. Could have made a better decision there by instead passing the ball inside and maybe finding Foden. Here comes Marcus Rashford. Greenwood off, Rashford on. One goal and United are back in it. But if only they can come in. Luke Shaw looks in a lot of pain. By the way, lads, if you have just tuned in, we are watching match day 11 of the Premier League weekend, and it is Manchester Derby, the first of the season, and United are down 2-0. It's a tragic display of the performance from United players so far. A lot of work to do. If United can get one in, and the game is still alive, but if they cannot, it might be a very hard walk down back inside the tunnel for Man United players and the manager. Oh, Luke Shaw still on the ground. He has been shook properly, I think. Impact on the head by Rodri. I'm not sure if it is actually contact inside his own eye or his back of his head. By the way, £100 million man on the bench, Jack Grealish. Yeah, I think he took one to his nose, if I'm not wrong. That's very painful sometimes. Yeah. It totally shook him by the looks of it. In Rodri's defense, he only had eyes for the ball. And United are not taking any chances. Or they're just veering off if they can see Luke will continue or no. By the looks of it, it looks like he's coming on. Here's Rashford. Trying to race with Kyle Walker. Kyle Walker wins the ball. And clears it too. For the moment, it only looks like if City makes any silly mistakes, that will only be the respite for Man United. Because right now they are seem to be not putting a wrong foot on the soil. Perfect precision passing, end to end, and looks phenomenal. Bernardo Silva in some space here. By the way, City haven't made any substitutions yet, so they are full of options. United could have been forced to make their third change instantly if they had to send off Luke Shaw after the injury, but seems like he'll continue. So they'll have a card up their sleeve in form of Lingard, maybe Van de Beek, or maybe Martial. CD not scoring more to keep Ole at the wheel. Maybe. Well, I think City would love to kill this game because a past few results against Man United haven't been in the City's favour. Since when the Ole Gunnar Solskjaer came in, the record has been just alright. 4 wins, 1 draw, 3 losses. So he has been alright actually. And wow. So Shaw actually is coming on indeed. And Telles will take his place. Shaw looks like he has been bamboozled after that collision with Rodri. Rodri, of course, showing his sympathy there. Trying to prove his best point that, yeah, my eyes was actually on the ball, not on the player. And there goes another chance for Donny van de Beek to come on. The moment where it looked like Donny van de Beek on the 60th minute mark or so was actually warming up. But the looks of his manager's sign that, yeah, go warm up, I might send you out. And the dream is broken again. Donny van de Beek. And there is no way in hell I think that Donny van de Beek stays at Old Trafford again for the next season. Oh, okay, wow. Just another update, lads. If you have just tuned in, it is actually 75 minutes on the clock now, almost, and we are 2-0 in the favor of City. And one more update, United substitute will not be wasted. This is a concussion substitute. So, as per the new rule, if there is a concussion, the player can be taken off, and rightly so. United have used the same, and it will be in effect, that rule. So, United still have one more card up their sleeve if they want to bring Lingard, Martial, or someone on, or maybe Van de Beek. So, City clearing the ball up. Sorry, United clearing the ball up with no intent of actually reaching their players. City have the ball back. Wow, Ruben Diaz showing quick feet against Rashford and Fred there. There's Bernardo Silva. Back to Jesus. Oh boy, if City scores again, I think a lot of United folks will just go and leave. And that will be a sign of very bad agitation. Haven't seen a De Bruyne spectacular so far throughout this season. Only 1 assist in the Premier League for De Bruyne this season. And I wouldn't be even surprised, man, if Guardiola doesn't make even a single substitution. It has been a lot of the times. I remember a few weeks back when Guardiola and Klopp were arguing that a lot of the leagues have used 5 substitution rules since the COVID came in and the lockdown stuff. And as soon as the game went, the next time on matchday weekends, both of these managers used, like, Guardiola didn't use even a sub, and Klopp was like, yeah, 1 substitution. So people even question, like, why in the hell would you actually accuse the Premier League board of, yeah, please go and enforce a 5 substitution rule when you're not even making any substitutions at all, or just 1 by the looks of it. There's De Bruyne on the ball. City now in their groove very much, unless United pull something out of the hat, or maybe they force City to make an error, which is seemingly very unlikely. There's De Bruyne, plenty of space. Leaves the ball for Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva leaves the ball for Cancelo. Cancelo shoots. The ball's deflected. Gundogan seemed to be on the offside position. And wow. Very unlike De Bruyne. Can blame the surface slash grass slash wet ball on that occasion, De Bruyne. A very bad shot on the volley. With this United team, League, nope. League is a very long term thing. But I'm very much sure that Champions League is a very much realistic thing with this kind of a squad, if there is a good manager. With the midfield that United has, actually, nah, the longevity is not there in terms of creation, in terms of playing the minutes, in terms of actually scoring goals. So that is a big no for winning the league. No mind, never mind the coach. But it goes without saying, if United fails to win any kind of trophy this season, this will be a big L for United because they have spent actually a lot of money to bring in players in terms of the quality as well. Sancho, Varane, Ronaldo. The questions will be asked always. Any sort of trophy? I think FA Cup is their chance. They have been already knocked out of the League Cup. Champions League, I don't know. With Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, it's so tough. There are a lot of candidates up for talking about the Champions League, but League is definitely out of their reach. Nah, no chance. Ole, as in person, United's midfield, okay, is the different thing, but Ole in person, a lot of people will not be happy with the tactics. Ole is not brave enough to pull attacking players. Just put it that way. Ole has the luxury of playing Pogba, Bruno, Van de Beek together, but Ole week in and out chooses McTominay, Fred to play together. He doesn't even try. And it has been weeks in now. We have come to the conclusion that they are now going with the back five. A back five, on the top of it, you are shielding your back five with McTominay and Fred as well. So on this match, you can make an exception. Pogba suspended. In my opinion, I feel like Ole is that kind of a manager. If you win a certain game, he'll stick to that lineup for a longer period of time and just hope for the result. And Ronaldo, man, leave Ronaldo. Bruno bailed him out a lot of the times last season. Like a lot of time. Like there were some moments where you will feel like Bruno is about to burn out or something like that. A one-man show. This year he has relied so much on Ronaldo. By the way, United are like 1 out of the last 9 points available since United's victory over Newcastle at home since his debut. So it is actually evidently visible. If Ronaldo, no party. Wow. Gundogan going to sleep here. Chance for Bruno. The ball hits Ruben Dias. Sancho might have been offside. Crosses it eventually. Here's Maguire. Here's Celis. It's handball. Ref doesn't blow it. It's handball, definitely. Here he comes. The chosen one. Johnny Van de Beek. A breath of fresh air. Even more so when Fred is substituted for Donny Van de Beek. If you have just tuned in, lads, we are watching Man City versus United. It's United who are actually trailing City 2-0. One on goal and a brilliant goal by Bernardo Silva, who never gave up actually and went till the end. And so far, United has been chasing throughout the whole game. And Donny Van de Beek had just came in, sorry, from the bench. Here's Kyle Walker. A run of bad results. Certainly losing the players' form in the mix of it. Always a bad match and will derail you. Oh, Jesus defending here on the occasion. Passing it to De Bruyne. Foden and acres of space. De Bruyne finds it. Foden shoots. And Foden misses. Wow. Guardiola, hands on his face in dismay and disbelief at how has Phil Foden not scored there. I think he even just clips the outside of the upright. Yeah, he does. I think he's just trying to be cheeky. Trying a very, very fine placement, Phil Foden here. Guardiola may be just feeling like if there is Ronaldo, there is always a chance. 9 minutes or so left on the clock, lads. So, even without the £100 million man, City doing a job on United. Ederson so far. I think only one chance that it was in the first half, Ronaldo off volley, and that's about it. Kyle Walker up against Lindelof. Finds De Bruyne with ease. Foden again. Chance for De Bruyne to shoot. He doesn't shoot. It's Kyle Walker. United back in numbers. Almost 10 men behind the ball except for Ronaldo. 9 men, I'm sorry, except Ronaldo. Wow. Wan-Bissaka just sleeping there, losing the ball. And actually, yeah, losing it properly indeed to Cancelo. Can City score again and drop salt in the City United's wound again? Bernardo Silva. The first half performance was so bad from United. This one has been kind of okay, but nothing to show for it actually. Wow. I've just heard the commentator saying that United haven't had a touch inside the City's box in the second half. And imagine that the things that we are talking about here for United. It was always going to be like this, right? Against decent, semi-decent teams. Ronaldo show, yeah, but against teams like City, who are well drilled, so perfect, in my opinion, is just not enough. Wow. De Bruyne, what a ball from across the field. Here's Gundogan. There's Cancelo again. There's De Bruyne, plenty of space. Doesn't opt to shoot. Foden quick feed to Cancelo. And United are forced to give away a corner, a deflection from McTominay. Will Ole Gunnar Solskjaer survive until the next game? I think after this is a international break, right? Will he survive the international break actually, or will he be sacked? Because I think the time to sack him would be now and look after the new manager during that international break. The point is, who will actually United find? Stones hits it. Wow. Decent shot though. Wow, Harry Maguire. What is that attempt even to clear the ball? Wow, how hard it would be for United folks to convince them if their board decides, yeah, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, he's going to stay. Wow, no flag. Jesus trying to cross, couldn't cross. Took time. Wow, it's a corner. Looked like a foul, but I think he got the ball as well. Wow, United have got away with this here. Could have been three, a chance for a third exactly. So United dodge a third here, unless it comes from the open play from City. Here's Jesus. Foden, Jesus swapping flanks for the very first time in this game. Oh, Bernardo Silva in plenty of space here. Wow. Everyone took the eye of the ball except Cancelo, who just kept rolling to the goal line and passing the ball inside. Wow. Ronaldo left it a bit in it, the challenge. That kind of a day for United. Wow, De Bruyne is in pain. Massive, massive, massive pain, seems so. And that's a wrap. Almost 4 minutes additional time on the clock. I don't think United will make anything useful out of it because so far, out of the 90, they haven't been able to. Good to see De Bruyne up on his feet. It's all coming down to Ollie. The manager seems like he's almost on the verge of crying. Wow, 809 passes overall from City, and United not even the half of it. Aaron Wan-Bissaka, I felt like he just ran senselessly on the right side, misplaced the ball, forced the ball. Wow, what a ball. It's tough time in Manchester. It's tough time to be a Man United fan, lads. If you are one of them, give them a hug. Can they get any goal out of it? Last 20-15 seconds. Last hit attempt, maybe. Sancho has been invisible so far since the time he has been shifted to the right hand side. 3 seconds left or so. Corner for United. A last chance, most probably, of the game. Not even the man himself can help United on this day. Wow. United's first corner in the 95th minute of the game. First corner. And that's it. Grey clouds on the red side of the Manchester, because Manchester right now is blue. Overall, the global Manchester is red. The fans worldwide are a lot, but in the city, it's blue right now, and things are very, very itchy for United. And thank you for tuning in. I love your support as always, and I'll see you guys.